What is up, you guys? It is June now, but I'm going to talk about May, and it's really hard to keep a straight face on or a happy face on, because a lot of stuff has happened this weekend, but I thought this video was worth doing anyway. Let's get into it. This way. It's been a couple years, and still I don't get it. It's this way. To the left. Okay. My first favorite beauty product this month is this. This is Tartelette, and Tartelette in Bloom, to be specific, because there are two out there. It smells like chocolate when you first open it, which is always a plus. And the eyeshadows, I'm wearing them right now. You saw me get ready with them earlier this morning. These are them. This is like a very nice neutral palette. The shadows stay on for a while, and they are quite pigmented when you first put them on, which is really nice. And they have really quirky, nice names. Rebel, Leader, and then there's also like Flower Child and Funny Girl. But it's just like, what color should I wear today? I think maybe I feel like being a charmer, so I'll put on Charmer. And Smarty Pants, so I'll put on Smarty Pants or Leader. And that's what you are. No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine if they actually made shadows where you put them on, like where they described what they would cause as in your personality, and you put them on and you'd feel like that trait? That'd be kind of, I don't know, that'd be kind of creepy or cool. Let me know in the comments down below. Yep, they're really natural, long wearing, smells good. The names are quirky, which is a plus. Overall, a pretty solid palette. Something I wish I had more of, but it's still a favorite even though I don't have a lot of it. It's this Boing Benefit concealer. It's a concealer that you pat on, and I feel like a little bit goes a long way with this guy. But like, it's pigmented, but it does take me more than one layer. So I know that totally goes against what I just said before, but I'm not sure how to put it, because a little does go a long way, but you do still have to put like more than one layer of it on. At least for me, at least. At least for me, at least. That was kind of redundant. Another thing that I wish I had, or I wish I had more of, because I used it all, was this, Too Faced Glitter Glue Shadow Primer. I think I got it right. Too Faced Glitter Glue, no. Too Faced Glitter Glue Shadow Primer? No. Too Faced Glitter Glue, it's called Too Faced Glitter Glue Glitter Shadow Primer. So it's called Too Faced Glitter Glue Glitter Shadow Primer. Yes. And I also really like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. Yeah, those are just like really, really nice to put on. They were like thin, and they were eyeshadow primers, obviously, and they really felt like they would hold your eyeshadow on your eyes for a long time when you put it on. Sorry, all the hesitating, but it's true. As for fashion, girl, let me tell you, graduation, days leading up to it, was like dress after dress after dress. It was just like dresses galore. I remember going out throughout this year, and if I saw a dress that was like something that I thought was a good deal, or that I thought I wouldn't be able to find later, but I wanted to keep anyway for that graduation week, I got it. So I had about four or five outfits for that week. I remember. I think my favorite was like it was this navy blue dress. It was from Macy's, and I will insert a link to it down below. I also finally got a solid like crop top. I got like a solid two-piece dress, and I love it because I can just mix and match the top with anything. Yeah, it's a fun time. And then there's traditional wear. So I like wearing Chinese tops sometimes with like a lot of like sort of like tropical influence. So a lot of florals. But like I never know when to wear traditional wear in terms of events, because I think it is really classic and that I'm trying to represent where I'm from, but there's I also like clothes that are more, I guess, more Western, and well, I am also a Western person, so I guess more Western clothes or modern clothes represent who I am as well. Just never know if I'm being too like out there when I'm wearing a traditional top or dress. Food! I actually have it with me. Are you guys proud? I didn't eat it all. My first food favorite is this. I'm so happy that I can show you the box with me holding it. This, as I said, I love Annie's snacks, and I love their mac and cheese too. Like their white, especially the white cheddar with shells. Oh, so good. But this is nice too. The um, shells and real aged cheddar. And then my mom and I went on a sort of road trip, and she brought these along. These are, I call them wasapis, but they're clearly not called wasapis. They are called peanuts, nori, wasabi flavor coated. Yeah, there are no peas in here at all. It's just wasabi coated peanuts. But it's just so good. It's so tasty. But if you don't like spice, I would not recommend this because this is pretty high on the spicy meter for some people. As for news stories, I think the biggest one this month was Egypt Air 804, and if you don't know about that one, what happened was a plane that was going from Paris, France to Cairo, Egypt, um, got lost. And I remember there were some articles where they were like, "Oh, we found parts of it," and then it was a false alarm and they still haven't found the plane yet. And then there's another article about how you can get into classical music, which was pretty important for me because I like pop music, but my mom is a classical musician, and sometimes when she's listening to her music in the car, I'm just like, can we switch the station, please? I need some No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was pretty interesting to me because music is something that's very important to me, and I think I might use it to help me, connect with my mom more. I went into tips like following a composer, following like a trait or a quality of the music that you're interested in. And then I also had this list of like things to avoid too when trying to get into classical music, which was pretty interesting. I think I might need to pay more attention to that. Finally, there's this really interesting news story about the village in India with Siri just turned on. You know I can't sing. Okay, thanks Siri. There was a really interesting news story about a village in India where there are no locks or doors, or they're very rare. The town is called Shani Shignapur, and Lord Shani, which is the god of Saturn, Gord, I always said Gord of Saturn, he is the god of Saturn. He supposedly guards this entire the entire village. And he came to the town in a form of a rock, I think. And a villager, according to legend, a villager prodded the rock and it started to bleed. And it told them to always prop it up in an open space so that it could see and guard everybody. Anyway, just to obey the like villagers like religion or villagers like wants, according to this legend and according to believing that Shani is protecting all of them. There are not really any doors or locks on any of the buildings, but there is a bank there. People need a bank, and even the bank, it has a door, but it also has an electromagnetic lock. It doesn't have like a big honking like thing with a chain. And apparently even like public toilets just have like a curtain in front of them for privacy's sake. And I think the only complaint, like the only person that has reported stuff being stolen from them was like a tourist. And even the villagers claim that he was not like in that village when he got stuff stolen. So Oh my gosh. So this is a new section where I added so that I could actually talk to you guys about updates, about what this video is actually supposed to be for. Um and I guess update wise, what's going on right now? Well, just graduated. Um I am looking for what I want to do next, and I am getting texts also. Graduating, you feel like the world is at your fingertips. It's a great, exciting, and scary feeling. You have to try to decide if you want to take like a gap year or a gap year to apply for full-time jobs, or if you want to go to grad school. I will go to grad school later, I think, but just like saying that, just like applying for stuff, applying for work, and not knowing when you're gonna get like accepted into somewhere, that's a scary feeling. But it's also really exciting just to see all of the opportunities out there. My friends are not in the same position as me, as that they already know what they're doing. Is that like they're already enrolled in a program, they already have a job. And it's because a lot of them took like less than 6 classes, unlike me, last semester. But I felt like applying for jobs was something that I could do in the future, but taking classes, not so much. So that's why I chose to overload on classes instead of have a normal schedule and do job applications on top of that. I was aware of any opportunities that came up. I would save those, and if there was an earlier deadline for those, I would try to go for those, but it was pretty crazy with 6 classes. But then again, it probably won't happen for a while. So I would say it was worth it, but nothing's going on for me right now, so I can't be like, oh yeah, it was worth it. But I think when something does happen for me, I will say it was worth it. But other than that, that is all I have for you guys. I will see you hopefully next week. I try to upload a music video every week, but this weekend was really rough and I was really busy. But YouTubers can just keep making excuses about they're busy, even though this is what they want to do. So I guess I will just have to work harder. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click that subscribe button. Click that subscribe button. I hate how I mess up on the promos. Click that subscribe button down below. Like it if you like it, obviously. And comment. Give me some feedback. I see everything. Yeah, and it's really helpful. But other than that, see you later. Bye!